My name is Terry Lee from Sweet Pea Papers in the Sweet Pea Papers Facebook group, and today is going to be a fun little day. This is just a one video collaboration with Mandy from Sunflowers and Doors, and her links will be below. And what our little collaboration is we decided that each of us would make something that either attaches to or is freestanding that can be attached to a page. That's it. That's all there is to it. You can do whatever you want, come up with whatever, your idea is, and then we'll see what the other one comes up with. So, you guys know I love to work with envelopes, so I thought I would do something with envelopes. So I have two invitation-sized envelopes, which I've inked, and I've sealed. And you're probably thinking, well, why are you using envelopes? Well, you'll see in a minute. You'll notice I've inked one side more than the other, like this side more than this side. And I inked them all the way around, and then I decided I wanted to cut the end off, so I'm going to have to re-ink that real quick. But I tried to be a little ink happy and ink everything ahead of time. This kit is gorgeous. It's called Sage and Willow, and it's by Nanine over at Collage Type, and I'll put her link below too. So what I've done is, there's more here than what we need, but I wasn't sure because I'm sort of kind of winging it, which I don't normally do. If you watch my videos, you'll know that. But I've got some of the kind of tag square things going on here. Not sure what we're going to use, so I probably have a little bit of overkill. And then I have some regular tags, I guess you'd call them, and then some tags that I kind of murdered the top on because I can cut a circle, but I can't cut a curve. I have no idea. Some sort of rule of nature, law of nature or something. And then I have these 4 beautiful pages, which of course are more than we need to cover 2 envelopes, but we might need to make a couple of cards if, these aren't the right sizes. So what we're going to do, the first thing we're going to do is, which one are we going to do first? We're going to cut the ends off the envelopes so that they're pockets. That's why we used envelopes. Easy pocket. So let's cut just a little bit off of this one. Maybe we should do them together. Let's do them together. So that makes the envelopes the same size. She says confidently. That's too much. It's a little difficult when you get to that part where the glue is. So, oh, that was kind of cute. I'm gonna make a banjo out of my paper trimmer. All right, so we've got 2 envelopes with an end whacked off. Let me touch this up a little bit. And on this side. And I've only made it more ink on the one end. Wow, look at that. That didn't trim it very well on that one, did it? Kind of fuzzy. But I need them to be the same size, so I can't really trim it off again. It's just on that one side, too. I wonder if I could... I am terrible at cutting a straight line with scissors. I guess I'm terrible I guess I'm terrible at a lot of things, huh? I also pre-inked a few tabs. I don't know if we're going to use them or not, but I figured why not. So the next thing we're going to do is, I think the easiest thing to do would be to go ahead and cover these. Now, you have to decide at this point. We're going to put them together. Okay? So you have to decide whether you want double pockets on the top, or you want a pocket on the top and a tuck on the bottom, which is, I think, what I'm going to do. And the reason you need to decide that is because you don't want to paper it upside down if you've got directional paper. So, maybe we'll glue them together first and then paper them. That would be easier, probably. Okay, so you're going to open it up. And the reason we have these edges inked more is because we're going to glue them together as a double pocket. So that will give us 4 pockets to start out with. Everybody with me on that? So we're going to, so I guess I fibbed and I did plan this a little bit. So all we have to do is ink one side, or glue one side, and we're going to glue it in the shape of an E, the letter E, like envelope. Huh, just thought of that. Bad joke number 1. I feel like I'm on Sesame Street. The letter E. You don't want to use a bunch of glue. You want to have, I mean, you want to use enough to hold it together, don't get me wrong. But this point is going to be the center, so I think I'll just go like that. We'll call it the middle. Okay, and then we're going to take this side and the side with the most ink. We're just going to lay it right on top. And now we have 2 pockets on the side. Now you can do this with 1. There's a bunch of ways you can do this. I thought of like 5 different ways. Just kind of sitting here thinking about it before I started the video. So we'll go over that in a little bit. So now, excuse my voice. I'm a little sniffly and scratchy voice today. So now we have, which side is it? Okay, we got a top one and a bottom one. Aha. And then 2 side ones. Let's let that glue set up. So we've got 2 pockets here. We've got one here and one here. Of course, this is the big one, so it won't fit in there. One here, one here. Now, if you wanted to, you could glue it down the center in the top and the bottom like the letter I, and then you would have 4 pockets because you'd have 1, 2, 3, 4 for 4 smaller tags. That's something you can do. Okay, you can glue it in the letter C and have a little notebook in there. Lots of different things that you can do with just 2 envelopes. We're going to try to do pockets. So let's go ahead at this point. I went ahead and printed on the back of all of these because I didn't know if I was going to cut something up for a card or what. I think maybe I'll use that. Do I want to use that or do I want to use this? We're going to be putting pockets on it. It's a little bit crooked. But the reason I inked it more is because when you see the pocket, you can kind of see inside a little bit. I didn't want it. These are cream colored, by the way. They might look white on camera, but they're not. They're cream colored. And I'm going to leave a little tiny border around the edges. So I'm going to cut it here. I'm going to come up a little bit and cut it here. So, yes, it's 3:30 in the morning. Excuse me, not 3:30 in the afternoon. Which is the time I usually record. Oh, this is kind of nice. Which one? Oh, this one's the one we measured. This one's probably not the right size. So let's paper this. Now this one's the paper's directional, so it's a good thing we did it the other way first. So we want that to be right side up to our pocket. And for the top and the bottom, the top pocket and the bottom tuck, we are going to probably have to use some of this paper and make writing cards. I don't know what is wrong. It's like I have a frog in my throat. I don't know if it's Kermit or Jeremiah. Maybe it's a girl frog. But I digress. Spider webs. So today's Nature Day apparently, because we have frogs and spider webs. Do the same thing on the other side. How about this? It would be nice to make a writing card with that though, wouldn't it? I have 3 pieces of paper and let's use this to make the writing card because it'll be easier. Let's paper with this. You want to make sure that you've got that 1/8 of an inch covered. Sorry about that. That's Oz. Right side up. Now, obviously, this is going to be clipped on with a clip. You can also do this with a hidden paper clip if your paper's heavy enough. Even with this, clipping it on, you're not going to be able to clip it onto a coffee dyed paper. What is wrong with me? Alright, let's just take forever to do this. Good grief. I'm going to end up with dragonfly bottom. I should have cut it the other, oh, it doesn't matter, it would have cut the wing. Alice, did you come to say hi to everybody? My dog asked. And yes, he was named after the Wizard of Oz, not Ozzy Osbourne, even though he is pretty cool. Cheers. Have some pop if you want it. So, really, this is kind of it. The rest of it is just however you want to do it. If I have a couple others, I might be able to show you another one like this. We were just going to do one, but I don't want to do... But the whole point is something easy and fun. And this is easy. I don't know if I'm being fun or not. I never know. Okay. Now, later this month, is my design team project for collage type, and I will be using winter sage. Which is very pretty, and I thought about doing that for this, and then I could have used this in that project, but I'd already printed this out before I remembered. So this is our pocket side. We're going to put tabs on the cards versus notches. So we'll call this the front, and we'll call this the top. Now, these, you could put thumb holes in. I'm wondering though, these are really easy to get the cards in and out of. It's too bad I didn't ink in there before I seal it. Well, it doesn't matter. Couldn't have done that anyway. So I think we're going to do writing cards for the top and the bottom, and we'll do tags on the side. And yeah, let's do that, because these are big. See, it's the size of the whole envelope. So this is almost the size that we need. In fact, it is the size that we need. Now you're going to ink all these front and back. I'm not going to make you sit and watch me ink all these cards. Okay? How's that for a deal between us? Okay, so we have this card now. You know what? We may have to put yeah, we're going to have to put a tab on it, because it was the other side of this. So, you know what? Let's put it in this side. That way they won't be the same on the same. If I had just cut one out of this paper, which I could have easily, and the other one I think I am going to cut out of this, then we wouldn't need a tab, because I could have made it sticking up. You know what? Let's just make our lives easier. That way we know what size we need before we get started. I'm trying to decide which way do I want to do first. Doesn't matter. Well, sure it does. It gives us this, which matches that. You know what? I may make you watch me ink these, because I want us to have a nice complete little project when we're done. So these are our two big writing cards. And I'm going to do it real quick. Especially because I'm going to put a tab on it. I need to have it inked before we put the tab on. This media grip is great. I don't know, I kind of mention it all the time. I'm not a salesman for Tim Holtz. But it's not very expensive. It comes at 8.5 by 11 sheets, and you just cut it up in the sizes you need. It's cheaper to get the 3-pack. I found a 3-pack that had the, they have these like folder things that kind of hold them. They're almost like page protectors, except one side is open. Can you put it back on this one? Of course not. Now, I didn't cut out any of the fussy cuts, so you're obviously going to decorate these. But you'll have the basics of everything done, everything ready to decorate when we get done. Let's take another one. Anyway, the grippy thing kind of keeps your thing from sliding all around when you're trying to ink. Okay. I have a die that cuts these out. I don't have the punch. I looked on eBay for the punch because it's discontinued. I don't know why. Is it Stampin' Up! Is the only one that's made one of these. I don't know why they discontinued it. Anyway, and people want $100 for it. So I went on AliExpress. I paid $3. And I got this, wow, ta-da. Oh, wait. This one's a little bit different size. So it's not ta-da. It was pretty close to ta-da. Okay, so we can put this one here. I also thought I would do something with a lot of pockets because, now you could put charms on these depending on what you're planning on using it for. This would also make a nice flat mailer. Okay. I think, let's see, right side up. Did I put the pockets on the wrong side? I did. It's all right. Yeah, that's not going to fit. Yeah, we can just trim them down. This one will fit. Let's see how much I need out of this. What about this one? So yeah, you could send it, you know, do a Christmas one. Send it to someone for Christmas, obviously. Just a smidge more. Oh, for goodness sake. I think I still want to take a hair off of that. Good grief. It ate it and doesn't want to give it back. Last year, I made a small flip book as a flat mailer for Christmas and sent it to my aunt and uncle. And they're in their 80s. And then I called them when they got it. You know, I called them to wish them Merry Christmas, and they had gotten it. And I asked them how they liked it, because they'd never seen anything that I had made before. And my aunt said, "It's beautiful, but what is it?" It's a little flip book. Okay. So now, if you wanted to make this a little more jazzed up, you know, you can make anything you want. Now, I don't really want necessarily tabs on all of them, so I'm just going to leave these like this. This is our front, that's why. Now you could put 2 tags in here if you make them a little narrower, or use a bigger envelope. You could use one of those big Christmas card envelopes. Get bigger cards in there. And then you could put a card facing one way and another card facing the other way, if you know what I mean. Or we could make one card face one way and one card face the other way. So no matter which way you do it, you're seeing the front of a card. Okay, so now let's look at some pockets. Oh, maybe this would make a good pocket. Let's put the lighter colored one. And we can make, yeah, let's leave it to where you can see that key. So let's take a little bit off of this one. And we'll put 2 pockets on the other side. Now, if I'd have put 2 pockets on this side, we could have gone pocket happy. There's no limit to this. Except for the part where I can't see where I drew the line. I know I did draw one. So that's why when I thought of this, it took me a couple days, just because I couldn't really decide what I wanted to do. There were so many things I could do. And so all you have to do is use your imagination, which I'm sure you can do. Make this a pocket. This is the lighter versus the darker of the same. It's got like a pattern on it. Not like a pattern, it has a pattern on it. And I don't have any lace or, like I said, any ephemera out or anything like that. I just wanted to show you how to make it. And then, depending on the paper in your project or whatever, then you can, you know, decorate it at will. I think I want to leave a little bit that brown, and then it looks layered like that. Okay, so then all we need is a tag for this. Yes, so now if I were thinking ahead, I might have made a little more contrast here. The Sage and Willow with the William Morris, there's a lot of super contrasting patterns and stuff. This is a little more mellow. It's very pretty. They both are, but I'm just saying. And I only cut out 2 pages. You know what I mean? A page tags and a page of squares. So if we put this here, we can make it a tuck, or we can take, oh, this is pretty. We can make a tuck out of this. That would give us 6 pockets. I think I want to make a tuck out of this tag. Let's just, now do I want to make it a side I think I want to make it a tuck with the glue on both ends because it's freestanding. You're going to need like a clippy thing. Paper clip's not going to hold this on. I mean, it isn't super heavy, but it's heavy enough that you're probably going to need something a little bit more. You could use a bigger paper clip, but you couldn't use one of those little cutesy Tim Holtz ones. I don't think. One of those cute little clips would work, though. I need to get some of those. So we're going to follow the theme as on the other side. I'm going to make it look layer, 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 like this. Then, what I thought we would do on this side, let's see what it's got over here. Let's see. Look, naked seeds. Oh, look, and the dragonflies half and half. Perfect. Now, do I want to make an envelope out of it? I don't think so. I think I just want to make a card. Since it's freestanding, you don't want to make anything else too heavy. See, we got this stuff left to play with in the rest of our project. So let's cut this off. I know it says 2021, but we're just going to use it as a random number. There we go. And now, instead of just a card, you could put a small piece of coffee dyed paper, just one. Guess I should double check the fit. Covers the tag, though. Aha! Since you're going to clip it on, that will keep this in better. You can go ahead and make it a pocket. And see, if I was going to do this, I should have put it farther up. So I'm wondering if I shouldn't just make this smaller and re-glue the bottom back on. It's Fabri-Tac. It's taking forever to dry. Because I could, let's see, it'll fit in that far. So this is fine. So let's just cut it right above that flower. Let's see what we've got. In other words, we're going to take our numbers off. We can always make numbers. But I like the idea of the flower and then the dragonfly folded in half. And let's see where we're at. Oh yeah, that'll work just fine. In fact, whee! That was fun. Speed inking. She says being smart, and then drops everything. The others. I think I've cut too many thick things with my blade. I think I'm going to have to get a new blade. In fact, that was on my list of things to order. These titanium ones last a long time, though. You know, yeah, that's tight enough. You could conceivably put, well, I think it would be better to put the little coffee dyed piece of paper in there and make it a little notebook. I think that would be cute. So, without any decorations or anything, what we have is 6 pockets on this one little gizmo. And you could definitely do more if you wanted to see how many pockets you could make on it. We could have done 2 smaller pockets. Could have done a stacked pocket with 3 pockets. There's a bunch of different ways you can do pockets. So we could have ended up easily with 10 pockets on this. Okay, so that's it. We've got, I think, it might look better with the tabs. You know, make them just a smidge shorter and put the tabs. I'm not sure though. So anyway, at this point, we have something that you can clip on your book, or it could be freestanding. You could mail it, or you can tuck it in a pocket, and you've got this little note card on one side. The dragonfly. Can't forget the dragonfly. On this side, we've got a pocket with a tag. You could add more to the pocket. Then we've got a pocket on the top, a tuck on the bottom, and 2 cards. One here, that one's still snug, and one here. This is the front. So one here and one here. Okay? All right. Well, I can't wait to see what Mandy comes up with. I'm sure hers will be, have a bunch of stuff. And don't forget, you can put ephemera on this. Depending on the paper, you can add lace and, you know, whatchamacallit all up. So anyway, I can't wait to see what Mandy comes up with. And maybe we'll be in a pocket contest again. One of my subscribers typed a comment and said, are you guys in competition? See how many pockets you can put on one page? And that just gave me the idea. I thought, oh, I'll make a freestanding thing that you can clip on that will have a lot of pockets. So I think we achieved that. And that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next video. And that will be just a second for you and a day for me. All right, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.